Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. And that's going to push him back for second down.
7 yards. It's second down.
Yeah, baby!
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Running right, it's Williams. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On third down, here's Williams. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
He's got it, and he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
Here we go!
Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Right to the air, Burrow. Short pass brought in. Galloping inside the 40. Jamar Chase. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Draw play. This is Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
Another run for Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. Prescott is hit, and he lost the football. Now the Bengals have it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually works. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side.
Here we go.
Give on 2nd. It's Brown. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Bengals 1st down.
11 Thomas.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shot.
Burrow on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw for it. And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Stop made by Barrett Carter. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun is Prescott. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
That's good for the Cowboys.
Give to Williams from the gun. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they get this down to the 28. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Prescott on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Williams crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut it to just a point before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go in the locker rooms now, all tied up. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's get set. Stop.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Davion Clowney on that stop. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
7-yard line.
11.
It's a gain of
11.
3.
Stop.
Brings up
3rd down, give to Brown. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
On 1, ready?
New set of downs for them from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Stop.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Keep scoring.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Burrow from the gun.
at the 46-yard line.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Tank.
Running it after the penalty. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup.
12.
Second
11
and
mighty.
6
11 mighty.
at the 43-yard line.
12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
11 MT.
It's now second and 19.
Burrow out of the shotgun.
Cowboys, 29
Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
It's caught. Chase has it. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Prescott now off the play fake.
1st down, Cowboys.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Coverage by Marco Wilson.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Here we go, 40. Go right in.
Looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Yeah, there we go.
Desperation time here. He's got it, complete to Pickens. Up to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Working quickly here.
11, Tommy.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
11, mighty.
Burrow to the air now. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and headed some positive yards.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1-1, ready?
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Brown again. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Gotta go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Buying some time left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now to throw. That is caught. He's got Lamb. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard
Setting
line.
up to pass. Complete over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Throwing now. Into traffic, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here he goes, one final shot. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.